Excuse me. Jeez Louise. It's the new year, baby. New year, same Today we're gonna be watching some more old, messed up reality TV shows. And this one is very special. I don't even think it really needs an explanation, honestly. I might just let the intro do the talking.
This is The Chamber. Once someone enters, there is no turning back. Tonight, within these steel walls, human endurance will be taken to its very limits. Participants will be subjected to unbearable environments and incredible physical stress.
Oh, so it's just torture? So it's a reality show where people just get tortured? No. They also answer trivia questions. Just torture. Come on, reality shows in the 2000s weren't that messed up. Yeah, so contestants basically, they get into this torture chamber and where they're asked like who wants to be a millionaire type questions, and they're getting distracted, fun, by torture. Oh, it's like Hot Ones, but with torture.
Hurricane force winds. If anyone can make it through all 7 levels, they could walk away with more than $100,000. Will it be worth it? Welcome to The Chamber.
Will it be worth it? Or will they walk away with serious mental trauma? We'll find out on The Chamber. Okay, so if they get through all 7 levels of, again, torture, they win like 100K or something. Worth it. I mean, yeah, I'll take a little torture for 100 G's, okay? Whatever you want. Peel my fingernails off one by one, sorry. Now you're thinking about that probably. Yeah, it's a dark thought, isn't it? Ugh. Okay, so this show ran on Fox back in 2002 for a whole 3 episodes. And then they canceled it because, you know, the torture thing. Have I mentioned that, by the way?
Contestants who make it into this steel hellhole will endure extreme physical and mental stress. All the while, they must keep their wits about them and try to answer rapid-fire questions.
Steel hellhole. They're not beating around the bush at all with that description. You know, they didn't dress that up for national television. They're just like, this is what it is. It's a fucking hellhole. Okay, so here's some fun facts before we get into some more clips of the show, okay? The creator once told the New York Times, "I want to hear if they are in pain or suffering," because he wanted to emphasize the visceral effects of the chamber. I want to hear them scream. I need to hear their pain. Another fun fact, famous sports broadcaster Matt Vasgersian? I don't watch sports. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Is he famous? I don't know. Matt Vasgersian. He was initially supposed to host the show, and he was so disgusted with it that he walked off set in the middle of rehearsal. And so they replaced him with the host, with that guy, Rick Schwartz, who I guess has no moral code at all. And perhaps the best fact about the whole thing is that the creator stole the idea. There was another one on ABC called The Chair. The creator of that show had pitched The Chair to the creator of this show, but they pitched it as a show where the contestants answered questions in a chair while being scared. So there was they would hold snakes up to their face and stuff like that, right? Still kind of extreme, but not quite like this. And the creator of this show heard that idea and he was like, "No, we'll pass." And then he went and just stole it. He was like, "No, if the fear is not enough, I need to hear them squeal." And so he stole it. And there was 2 chair-based fear torture trivia shows on primetime TV at the same time. God, the early 2000s were awesome. Let's check out a clip from a contestant trying to answer a question while he's in the heat chamber. And if it's one thing I like to enjoy while I watch people suffer in a heat chamber, it's a hot cup of coffee. And so I'd like to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Cometeer. Listen guys, I really like this stuff. I drink it every single morning because coffee is an essential part to my morning, but it's so dang tedious. I've tried the pour over method and it's just too much cleanup. I just want it to be easy. And the pod machines aren't any better because you know what happens with those little plastic things? They go right in turtles' throats. Well, listen, I've recently switched to Cometeer, and my mornings have gotten much easier and tastier, too. Cometeer isn't like other coffee. It's barista quality. It really is. I love the taste of this stuff. They work with, the best specialty coffee roasters, and then they flash freeze it to lock in flavor and freshness. And it all comes in the world's first 100% curbside recyclable aluminum capsule. Frozen coffee, you're like, what do I do? But it's so easy. You just stick it in your cup, and then pour boiling water over it. It could not be easier. Now that's good coffee. You can even make iced coffees too if you want to. The best part is it comes right to my door, fully frozen, in, like I said, curbside recyclable aluminum packaging, which means it's sustainable and the turtles won't get that lodged in their throat. I really do like this stuff. I drink it every single morning. It just like tastes really good and it's easy, which is the two things I like. So if you want to try some for a limited time, Cometeer has a special offer for the people that watch this channel. You can get $20 off your first order and free shipping when you click the link in the description, or just go to cometeer.com/CodyCo. That's 10 free cups of coffee and over 30% off. Thanks to Cometeer partnering with me today. Don't forget to check them out. Hit the link in the description to find out more about the future of coffee. All right, back to the video. Let's get back into this.
366 as his danger zone. Now, if Chuck's stress quotient exceeds 366 for 20 seconds, or if our doctor feels Chuck's in any danger at all, we'll shut down the chamber. Chamber will also notify Chuck as he approaches his danger zone. Chuck, you've received medical clearance, correct?
Yes.
Doesn't this just look like the sickest ride at Disneyland ever? I would definitely go on this ride. Please keep your hands and feet inside the torture chamber at all times, so we can cut them off slowly. I mean, it does look pretty intimidating, right? But like, it's like national TV, you know? How much stress could they possibly put this guy in? He's just answering trivia questions. I mean, it's like, right? Like, how intense could this possibly be?
10.
Incorrect. The correct response is 2,300 hours. Answer the first question of the next level incorrectly, and the chamber will stop.
Level 4.
Oh, what is this, a Saw movie? Jesus Christ. Current temperature, 150 degrees in there. 150 degrees, which is like sauna heat, first of all, and they're flipping him upside down, spraying hot air into his face as flames go off beside him. And now I know what the creator of the show is saying about like hearing the pain, because like this guy the whole time has just been like grunting. Like, did you hear that right there? He's like, oh. It's really uncomfortable to listen to.
These begin in TV Guide magazine. A, Friday. B, Saturday. C, Sunday.
Jesus Christ.
E, Monday.
See Sunday.
Incorrect. The correct response was Saturday. Answer the next question incorrectly, and the chamber will stop.
This is the worst ride ever. This shit sucks. Get me off of this.
Sweating a little bit.
I tell you what, I was trying to be a big man, but I was really thinking about calling it quits.
Yeah.
The heat in there is really, really intense. I mean, it's just how much you can stand more than anything. It's not even a question that it hurts, just how much can you stand.
Are you physically okay right now? You got very close. In fact, you did dip into your caution zone.
I heard it once or twice. I just had to remember to breathe. It's hard to breathe when you're upside down and the air jets are going off.
Are you okay right now?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I just had to remember to breathe, which, was super hard to do. The one thing that I had to do to survive, you guys made it really hard to do that one thing. In the next round, contestants will be waterboarded. What's funny about this is what you didn't see really happening in the heat chamber. This isn't your standard Joe Rogan sauna Instagram post, you know? Conquer your inner bitch. I just sat here for an hour at 180 degree heat. It's not only heat. I read more about what was actually going on. The heat in the chamber had a maximum of 170 degrees, so it would have kept getting hotter as long as he was answering questions. Plus they spray flames at you. Plus they had muscle contractors going on constantly, just like seizing his muscles up. Plus they would simulate an earthquake. So the thing is shaking too, and eventually, if he kept going, they dropped the oxygen levels, which I'm pretty sure just gives you brain damage. It's literally a hellhole. They were right. It seems like a great simulation of what hell would actually be like. But the crazier thing is the cold chamber. Here's a little clip of someone in the same episode in the cold chamber.
The WB series Smallville is based on the teenage years of which of these popular superheroes? A, Superman. B, Batman. C, Spider-Man. D, Wonder Woman.
A, Superman.
Correct.
It's -4 in there right now, and they're spraying water on her so that it freezes and creates ice on her skin. Plus, on top of that, they're like spraying her with snow.
Name 2 former U.S. presidents who are still living.
Ronald Reagan. George Bush the first.
correct.
Shit looks miserable. Actually, honestly, it seems like a summer day where I'm from. One of the funniest parts about this is that they come up with this stress number. Like, they have a doctor analyze them before they go in, and they like take all their vitals down, and they like average them or something, and they come up with this one number. It's a stress number, and they're monitoring all their vitals during this, like during when they're in the chamber. And if they reach the critical zone or something like that, then they get asked if they want to stop.
Jennifer, you're in the caution zone right now. Are you okay? Status check, Jennifer.
Status check.
I'm feeling good. Well, no, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling okay. We'll see how much more I can do.
This guy does not give a shit at all. He has zero empathy. Look at this guy's face. Zero. He's like, he's just thinking about his paycheck. That's it.
We'll have to check with our doctors to see if we'll allow you to continue. But you want to go ahead?
Yes.
It's a thumbs up from the doctors. Here we go. Level 5.
What? Who did they just check with? What kind of checkup was that? So they didn't like walk up to her or anything. What kind of, is there just like a doctor sitting in the corner and they're like, should we keep going? And he's like, I don't know, go for it. I don't know. No idea.
Year of your father's birthday.
It's a little fucked up. What is this, moment of truth at the same time? By the way, the joke that I just made about the doctor just being like, yeah, I don't know, keep it going. I think that actually might be what the truth is, because one of the main reasons why the show stopped is because of the like tons of negative reviews it got, because people were like, this is fucking crazy. But also because one of the contestants got hypothermia after the show. He had to go to the hospital. And then he sued the show and won. Let's take a look at that clip. Keep in mind, the clip is super shitty. I'm sure Fox has done everything they could to wipe all the footage of this off the planet, so this is what we get. But you can still get the picture.
Yeah, unbelievable. You get to keep all $20,000. Yeah, good. Cold, good. Scott, what was the most painful part of the chamber for you?
The guts make it really hard. You can't hear anything, and it hits your face. You can't read. And then the shock in the calves was really bad. The shock, it was, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was flinching on it. And
how did you stay in when you were shivering that badly? You were shivering for the last 4 rounds.
I just kept taking deep breaths and looking at the money go up, and hoping I knew the next question that came up.
He can barely speak. He's shivering so hard. And they just keep like putting more blankets on him. Like, what the fuck do we do? This guy's struggling.
Can you stop shivering right now? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Could you stop? It's fucking embarrassing, all right? You're on national TV, dude. Like, fucking sack up.
You warm. My friend, congratulations. You got hot tea coming and a check for $20,000.
I'll take it.
That is fantastic.
I'll take it. It's $20K. Let's go. $20,000. Can somebody call 911?
All right.
Poor guy, man. So he went straight to the hospital after that episode, got treated for hypothermia, and then he sued the show, and he won. He won $100K. So he won $20K on the show, and then $100K in the lawsuit. I'll take some light hypothermia for 120 G's. It's funny that some people criticize, shows like The Bachelor and stuff for the producers like manipulating the contestants and stuff. Well, at least they're not physically torturing them. That's some extreme shit. And I low-key still wish it was on. Just like all the old shows I've watched, honestly. It's the golden age of entertainment. Make sure you guys tune in next time where we review the old CBC show called Die Trying, where contestants answer trivia questions, and if they get it wrong, they get killed. But if they get it right, they die. Goodbye.